he still doesn't get any
no respect.
Here's Rodney Dangerfield.
I bought a used car. I found my wife's dress in the back seat. I mean, my wife is always sick. On anniversary, I took her to dinner. I made a toast to the best woman a man ever had. The waiter joined me. Tell you, restaurants, I'm never lucky. I met my wife in a restaurant. And she told the waiter she wanted something simple. He brought me over. I tell you, my wife, I can't relax. She can't cook, the worst cook in the world. My house, she pray after we eat. What a lousy cook. I don't think meatloaf should glow in the dark. No, I mean it. She can't cook at all. My backyard, the flies chipped in to fix the screen door. Not easy. And my wife, I got no sex life either. In my house, we put the mirror over the dog's bed. My wife. Oh, the other night she told me she wanted to try something wild. She tried me for the bed. Then she put her clothes on and went out. I mean, that's the story of my life. No respect. I don't got no respect at all. Not easy. I got hit by a car. I told the guy, "You blind?" He said, "I hit you, didn't I?" My old man told me Mickey Mouse died in a cancer experiment. When I was a kid, I had nothing. I was poor. I never had an X-ray. The doctor held me up to the light. When I was a kid, I was ugly, too. For Halloween, I had a trick-or-treat over the phone. I mean, I was ugly. Halloween, we never had a pumpkin. They made me stand in a window. And what a childhood I had. My mother never breastfed me. She always had a headache. And my old man, he didn't like my looks either. He tied around a picture of the kid who came with the wallet. My old man, he made me sleep in the kitchen naked to get rid of the roaches. And I was ugly. When I was a kid, I never got any girls either. Now, one girl told me, "Come on over, there's nobody home." I went over, there was nobody home. Since I owed money, you know? Pretty proud, all right.
You came through the curtain tonight like you weren't sure you wanted to be here. You just kind of, like you were in the wrong place for a minute.
No, I just had to find where I stand and everything else. I was a little confused, perhaps.
I haven't seen you since the new year. How are you?
Yeah, fine. Keeping busy, you know, working around. I'm going to work out here open Thursday, February 5th, 2 days for 2 weeks in Las Vegas, the Aladdin Hotel. Be over there for a couple of weeks, you know. It's a nice hotel. They got a great buffet over there.
Yeah?
And I'm an old buffet buff, you know that shit. I get a kick at a buffet. I like to watch the guy who cuts the roast beef. I don't know how he does it. Out of a pound roast beef, he gets 4,000 slices. I'm keeping busy, Johnny. I'm worried about certain things. Got a boy in college, you know.
Really?
Oh, yeah, sure. Now I get decent drugs. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, kids are wild till they don't know wild. All they want is sex. Sex, that's all they want, Johnny. My daughter flunked her driver's test.
Really?
Yeah. She couldn't get used to the front seat. The kids, they play around so young today, very young. You kidding? Today they got birth control pills shaped like Fred Flintstone.
Really that young? start so early, don't
Very
you?
early. I was a kid, I never had any sex.
Really?
Never had any sex. I'm not a sex, I know I'm not sexy. You kidding? But this morning when I put on my underwear, I could hear the Fruit of Loom guys giggling. I'm not sexy at all. I want the sperm bank to use my sperm to get a woman pregnant. I had to get her drunk first.
Even with the sperm bank,
That's right. I'll tell you that's right. They're not easy. Oh, took out one girl. Ooh, was she fat?
Fat girl, huh?
How fat? She was so fat her bathtub has straight. I mean, fat.
That's a fat girl.
Fat chick, you kidding? When she was standing alone, a cop told her to break it up. And I'm talking about a fat girl here. You know what I mean?
Large girl.
Her belly button has an echo.
I didn't know that. Oh, there we
That
are.
was fat and ugly. Who was she?
Ugly girl, huh?
How ugly? I took her to a dog show. She won, okay? Ugly chick, you kidding? I mean, they use her at prisons to cure sex offenders. She was and that's how ugly she was. If I had the right trio, I could make it.
Yeah.
Now the boy, the band, all right?
Yeah.
Did you split that thing I gave you before?
Sure, yeah.
I don't know. Let's talk about. Let's talk about health.
How is your health?
How is your health? I'm not a kid. I'm getting older, Johnny. I'm getting older. You kid. I took a vacation with the Mexico. I got the warts. Oh. I told my wife I want to die in bed. She said again. I got no sex life. Only sex I have is with my doctor told me before. Strange doctor, you know that.
Hey, doctor, you always had it?
You know my doctor, Dr. Vinny Boombox. Very strange doctor, you kidding? I told him I think my wife is VD, he gave himself a shot of penicillin. But he's a friend.
He's a friend, too.
You gotta have friends, Johnny. Friends, you know. You got nice friends. You know. I met some of your friends in Las Vegas. Remember? Staying over, a nice guy.
Right.
I met your lawyer, too, Bombastic Bush. He's a nice guy, smart guy, too. I got a good lawyer, too.
Yeah.
Dr. Boombox. He's not